Hello you beautiful souls, welcome here. Today we've got a love reading and this one is called Should You Wait or Move On? I've got 3 piles of cards for you to choose from. I will insert the picture of the piles in a second. As always, please take your time, listen to your intuition. You can say the name of the person out loud or in your mind to connect to them better, and then choose a pile that attracts you the most. Let's go. Hello my beautiful pile number 1, or everybody who chose this pearl leaf. Let's see, should you wait or should you move on from this connection? And we've got strength, young woman, King of Cups, priest, King of Swords, and Scythe. Okay. To be honest, you guys, I feel like this relationship is teaching you a lot. There are many lessons in it for you, especially the lesson of growth, growing up, dealing with your emotions, dealing with your possibly immaturity. And I'm not scolding you, and I'm not trying to make you feel bad about yourself, not at all. Just saying what I'm seeing, and you probably feel it yourself if this resonates with you. Taming your impulses, taming your prejudices towards people, maybe things you carry from your childhood, or a little bit immature ways of behaving in relationships. And this connection in particular is teaching you patience, is teaching you perseverance, is making you more strong, more stoic, more independent. And more so, I wouldn't be surprised if you grew up with this person, or they helped you grow up in some way as a consequence of relating to them and trying to make things work. And I also want to say that it's your choice whether you enjoy this dynamic or you would rather do something else with your time. Because it's almost like there is a choice. You can either choose to stick with it and continue being polished like a marble statue, continue being almost grinded by this relationship, if you can say that. Feels like growing pains for me. I don't know why. It's just, in the past, before meeting this person, you were so easygoing, so light-hearted, so innocent, so childlike, so hopeful, and anything and everything is possible, and I feel so light like a feather, and there's a whole life ahead of me. And during this relationship, while you were with them, it feels like many of your impulses, many of your emotional urges, you had to stifle them. You had to maybe even shut yourself up at some point in this relationship at various times. It feels a little bit like, calm down, you don't need to react to this, you don't need to give any response to this. Again, there might have been a lot of triggers, and it's like, what's the word? Bringing yourself up, growing yourself in this relationship, reparenting yourself in some ways. Trying to become more wise, more patient, more stoic and resilient, regardless whether you enjoyed it or you didn't. I feel like this is a big message here. Again, this connection definitely made you stronger, and still has this impact on you. You know, there are relationships that make us totally relax, fall into our emotional nature and explore all of the possibilities, and we can emote freely with another person, we can express ourselves, our nature with them, and it's like expansive and it's all flowing naturally. This connection is a bit different. It feels like Saturn to me. Maybe in your compatibility, in your synastry with this person, you've got Saturn conjunct your luminaries, like their Saturn conjunct your sun, or your Saturn conjunct their moon. A lot of Saturn is going on here, I feel, for some reason. It feels like growing pains. But there is also a lot of love. This person loves you deeply. They do, and even if you've been doubting it, even if you've been confused by their behavior, by what they made you go through, I do see a lot of love here. After all, we've got the King of Cups right in the middle of your spread. It's like the main center energy, King of Cups and the Priest. It's a powerful combination. It gives me this feeling of a pure, sacred love that's not based on superficialities, on appearances, on just conditions. It does feel like heart to heart, soul to soul. They've got a lot of love for you, genuine emotional concern, even regardless whether they are expressing it in 3D reality or not. They love you nevertheless. But the future energies, we've got the King of Swords and Sighs. Somebody here is irritated, I should say, angry, and I do feel like it's your person. I don't feel that they are showing you any, again, emotions, any love, any affection at this time, and it's going to continue a little bit into the future. With this King of Swords, it's not somebody, the easiest person to deal with, and that is making you sad. It's either they're resentful at this point, or they've closed off from you emotionally, pulled back, not communicating could be the case. Let me see, I want to clarify, what is this King of Swords about for pile 1? It just feels like they are reserving their energy. They are not sharing as much. They are not contributing as much to this connection. There could be distance between you and them for some of you. It doesn't have to be the case for everybody. Something is separating you for sure. This person could be really focused on money, on their career, on practicalities of life, and they're hurting a lot. I feel like they're hurting and you are hurting. We clarified the King of Swords with the Four of Pentacles, with the Three of Wands and the Three of Swords. It's like I'm gonna be keeping an eye on you, but I'm in pain. I don't want to go into this again. I don't want to contribute to this connection again. I'm checking you out. Maybe on social media they're spying on you. Maybe they're asking around what's going on with you. But it's a cold energy. They haven't got enough almost strength or life force yet to get out of this. Whatever it is, resentment or logical, very rational, calculated state that they're in. Even though there is a lot of love here, deep inside with this King of Cups, it's almost like they've got two sides. A bit of a bipolar situation here. I hope it's not triggering anyone. They can be very warm, loving, gentle, affectionate, caring, and then the next day they can just totally be like guarded, reserved, rational, calculating, a bit superficial, and it's like, I never know who I'm dealing with. I never know what's your true face. Just a little duality here I'm getting with this person. Not an easy relationship. Let's look at the oracle at the bottom of your deck. My gosh. We've got the Queen of Wands, you guys. Yeah, it's your growth. It's your lesson. It's your For many of you, your career might have boomed as a consequence of this relationship, or maybe you've been inspired by this very much. You realized your worth, your power, who you're supposed to be, your fire, with the strength, with the Queen of Wands as a sun energy, somebody who understands there's this race of confidence, and I wanna focus on growing myself, improving myself. Where in the past I feel like you would more so be led by other people. I'm just gonna go along with everybody and keep harmony and focus on relationships, and I don't know much, maybe I don't have enough experience. Now it's more so there's this stoic, strong and powerful energy about you. Let's look at your oracle cards. Pile 1. Very interesting. The first card we've got here is the waiting game. And yeah, for sure, maybe this is something that is making you grow, making you realize that you've got only one life, and it's time to realize how you want to spend your time, who you want to be, how you want to react to things. Yeah, again, there could be a separation that is keeping you apart, and this person is making you wait on purpose for some of you, which is really cruel. If this is the case, I'm not happy for you or the situation. Really unfair, asking somebody to wait for commitment or for any progress in relationship. It's like, I don't even know what's worse, cheating or like, can you hang in there for a second? Anyway, the waiting game, walking in circle. I can't speak today. Mercury retrograde. Let me do this. Be my friend. Walking in circles, like all the same stuff, almost like this limbo that I cannot get out of. And it's making you, again, there's this feeling, it's teaching you perseverance and dealing with the side of you that is very rushed, that wants to speed up events, that wants to teach another person something or react in a very emotional way with the strength in young woman. It's first and foremost the lesson for you, I feel, you guys. And then we've got this card, a woman holding a coin, very similar energy, somebody who is learning to nourish themselves, somebody who's learning to love themselves, to take care of themselves, their body, the practical side of life. Again, I do feel like for many of you, your work, your coin has improved as a consequence of possibly even struggles with this person. Like, okay, this situation is not working out, it's stressing me out, I'm gonna focus on my money. The area that is more tangible, that's almost like I'm gonna take my mind off this and put it towards something I can actually improve, because this is out of my hands. This relationship, I feel, for many of you, because of this person or their life or what's going on with them. And again, yeah, I do feel like this relationship has helped you to grow financially in your career, realize the kind of life you want to have, the quality of the lifestyle you want to have. Beautiful. It's like even raising your standards, whether in the past you were more, oh, that's okay, you can bring me daisies that you pick somewhere in the park on the way to my home. And then this is just a simple example, even if you don't like flowers, you're not very feminine. And then with the passing of the time you realize, no, you don't want picked daisies that are dying off slowly and they're all shriveled. You want roses, a bouquet of roses or peonies or whatever beautiful flowers that are going to make you happy. Just a metaphor. Raising your standards for sure with this Queen of Pentacles. Realizing that in the future you might want to start a family and you need somebody stable, somebody reliable who can, especially if it's a man, who can provide or give you the sense of security in life. Somebody you could depend on. Then you guys, it's such a contrast here with the last three cards. It's just, let's go. We've got this card, New Beginnings. I do feel like there will be an opportunity for progress in this connection in the future if you choose to go into this again. I do feel that this door will be opened and it's like Come on, do you want to try again? Do you want to participate? Do you want to make this work or not? And some of you, I feel a portion of you are over this connection, like tired, and I'm done with the growing, I'm done with the lessons. I just want light-hearted, easy, cozy, happy, affectionate connection. I don't want any conditions attached. I don't want any like challenges here, struggles. I just want to be genuinely happy and in love and taken care of. But then you guys, I do see that there is a potential for more. We've got this card, New Beginnings, and this door opening, like a new chapter, refreshing, a new start here. And then we have this card, Wedding, and it says, this situation involves marriage. Some of you, for some, this connection might even arrive at a commitment, at a more stable situation, more long-term relationship, even family, marriage, like a very stable partnership. But again, I do feel like it won't happen overnight. It's going to take a lot of time. And again, it's your choice. It's up to you whether you want to continue stifling your impulses and the things you want to say, in the way you want to express yourself, and the way you want to contribute, or like tell this person what they should be doing, or help them evolve, help them grow. Or you just want to let go and continue with your life. Again, choice. I feel a choice. Then we have this card, Full Moon in Leo, and it says, don't let pride get in your way. With the Strength card opening your reading, which is a Leo energy, the Queen of Wands we had at the bottom of your deck. A lot of Leo, a lot of Sun. Yeah. Your self-esteem has been triggered a lot by this partnership. It's almost like, why are you making me feel less than I really am? Less deserving of love, of support, of commitment. And it's triggered your heart and your self-esteem and your sense of value really strongly, that again, that is why I was feeling many of you are ready to let go. I just want to be loved. And it will be quite difficult to swallow your pride and go into this again, or reconcile for many of you, or give this person a chance, especially with the coldness that they might be showing you right now. Even though they love you very much, and I feel like this is the basis of the potential for long-term commitment here. So if you want this connection, if you want to wait, if you want to hold on to this, if you want to be with them, and you are settled on this idea, on this thought, on this picture, an important advice here is not to let your pride get in the way. Let's get some more cards. Pile 1. Should you wait or move on in your connection with your person? Pile 1. Yeah, look at this. We've got this card, going forward. Going forward. And again, I'm getting this dual feeling. Some of you will be going forward on your own. Light-hearted, happy, free, independent. But for others, I do feel like there might be a potential of moving forward, moving this connection forward actually. Just like with this New Beginnings card, very similar imageries of the door opening, like a gateway in this one and in this one. And there is a road, a little path that you will have an opportunity, gosh, why can I not hold them, to walk towards. And there is a sunrise in this card, and also sunrise in this one. Beautiful new beginning on the horizon. And again, I do feel like you will have opportunity either to walk away, move forward by yourself towards something else, something new, or towards a new beginning with them. That will, the opportunity will be provided here. Let's get some more cards. Pile 1. Which one do I choose? Let's do this one. Pile 1. Should you wait or move on in your connection with your person? We've got this card, Sacred Earth Mother, and it says a message of love. I do see that there will be new chance, maybe possibility for reconciliation, maybe a chance to talk, even heart to heart, soul to soul, to express to each other how you feel, what you think about this whole situation, what you need from each other. And with this message of love, this person might reach out. But I also feel that they need time. They also need time. Let's get some more cards. Pile 1. Should you wait or move on in your connection with your person? Okay, that was fast. We have this beautiful card, and the message in it is: criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Absolutely. For those of you who want to stick with this, I feel like you've been... there is a lot of triggering going on. You might have been nagging on them, they might have been a nag, or just you were doing everything wrong, I'm gonna show you how, and then they have been doing the silent treatment, or maybe showing you where you are at fault. And it's like, again, from the spiritual point of view, helping each other grow. But I don't feel like this relationship has been benefiting from you criticizing each other or snapping at each other, not seeing how much the other person is trying or what they're contributing, the good side of them. So yeah, definitely either accepting who you're dealing with, accepting their flaws, accepting who they are as a person, and sticking with them, trying again and again, or parting ways. What do we have at the bottom? We've got this card, Sexual Union. And it says, honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. Yeah, a lot of passion, a lot of wonderful compatibility, chemistry between the two of you. I feel this could be like a glue in the situation. Let's get some more cards. Let's do this one. Pile 1. Should you wait or move on in your connection with your person? We've got this card, Key to Intimacy. And it says, intimate love is a core need to be met in relation to ourselves and those closest to us. The journey to intimacy often includes learning what love is not. Yeah, how much can I let on? How much can I share of myself? My deepest, darkest places, my fears, my passions, my whatever shadow side with the strength. It's like, can I really show this to the person I'm dealing with? And I feel like in your case, it's been hard. It's been hard. Getting really intimate, getting really vulnerable and expressing yourself fully. But if you learn to do that, the both of you, I feel like this connection can flourish, can grow. Again, not hopping on the surface, not being superficial with each other is very important here. Let's get some more cards. Pile 1. Should you wait to move on in your situation with your person? Okay. We've got this card, Treasure Your Loved Ones, and it says, it is important to love others deeply. I do feel like there's this underlying message in many of these cards is, do not hold back. I feel like many of you are trying to look more serious or to look more, playing a little bit hard to get. I feel like this could be your Achilles heel in relationships in the past, especially with the strength. I'm not gonna show you. I'm gonna be in control of my impulses. I'm gonna be in control of my emotions. You're not gonna see how much I like you, how deeply I love you. And I feel like your person might be doing the same in return. And there's this vicious cycle of waiting and playing around in this dynamic. Yeah, being a bit more expressive, being a bit more vulnerable, and loving others on a very deep level. Maybe try. What have you got to lose, I want to say. For those of you who are still somehow interacting with this person, maybe you could try and just spend the day with them, being completely you, fully you, without any holding back or reserving your energy or emotions. Or I'm not gonna call them cute names today. Like, maybe this is something you would think or do. I'm not gonna call them first. I'm not gonna text them first. Maybe it would make a sense to try and see how they respond, see what happens, whether there is improvement. Let's get a final advice for you. Pile 1. Should you wait or move on in your connection with your person? Pile 1. And we've got this card, ground yourself. I'm gonna read you the message. It says, being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, and impatient are all signs that you are ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered and allow spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine source. I was really drawn to this irritated, impatient, and unfocused. I do feel like this is how you've been in this relationship, especially impatient, like I want everything, I want it now, or self-love at the bottom of the deck. Definitely a message to come back to yourself, to not try to force things. It's a very masculine way of approaching the relationship, forcing things, breaking the wall with your forehead or horns. What's yours will always come to you, I want to say. I do see a potential in this relationship with the wedding, with new beginnings, with the woman holding a coin like a Queen of Pentacles. But right now it's important for you to nourish yourself, to take care of yourself, and not try to change another person or force this relationship to progress or improve faster or at all. And if you wanted to know whether they love you or not, they do. Very much. This King of Pentacles, they do. So this is all I have for you, pile 1. I hope this reading was helpful to you. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2, or everybody who chose this white obsidian stone. Let's see, should you wait or move on from this connection with your person? And we've got the 2 of Cups, Merchant, the Queen of Cups, Pleasure Seekers, the Empress, and Friend. You guys, I like this. I like the way it feels. I like the energy of this reading. It is so wholesome. It is so warm. It's so loving, caring, this connection. And even through the difficulties, through the challenges, there is love. There is love. There is genuine love. And I do feel like you are somebody who is the beacon of light, who is the siren for this person. Somebody who's I don't know why I'm getting this example. There is always the heart of the family. Like, there are 5 children in the family, 3 kids, and always one person who is like the heart of the family, who is the loving, the most caring, nurturing, and who holds the family together at times of conflict, chaotic situations, tense situations. You are the heart of the connection. You are somebody who keeps things together, or makes your person always come back to you, always feel drawn to you, always feel like how could I not be with them? How could I not love them? How could I stray away for too long? Just something about you is very, very magnetic, and not in a sexy, physical, superficial way. Your heart is just there's almost like this motherly, healthy care that you provide for people that you love, that those people cannot get it in any other place, from any other source. It's like honey to bees, but in a good way. It's energetic. The way you can love, not many people can love this way. Definitely my watery pile, definitely my Venusian pile. A lot of Venus is going on here. A lot of, could be Taurus, Libra, Cancer. Very soft, feminine. Even if you're a man, there is this energy of softness and caring nature. Like very humane you are, people, very humane. Not somebody who's like all for status and walking over people to get success and to impress others in some way in life, and that's your main goal. You are just here to love people, and that's your main strength, that's your main point of attraction in life, and in this relationship in particular. I do see a wonderful partnership here between you and this person in the past. It felt really harmonious, you and them, even though you are very different. For some of you there could be cultural differences. Possibly you are from different upbringing, different religions, cultures, but you work together beautifully, like yin yang. For example, if you are feminine, you are very feminine, and the person you're dealing with, they're very masculine, very much in the power and action-oriented and this active approach to life. And you complement each other, and from the outside, people would say, oh, these two people, they would never work, they're too different, even the way they speak, and even the way they walk, the expressions they use. But when you come together, it's such a beautiful flow. Things work. Things are harmonious. You are stronger together, I want to say as well. What you lack, the other person got. What they lack, you've got those qualities. And you complement each other so well. I like this. It feels really good. I really like this. And I do feel like you've got a lot of love in you. A lot of love in your heart. Even through the difficulties, even through whatever could happen in this relationship, maybe disappointments or struggles, you still care for them genuinely. And what's more, I feel even if you didn't end up together, I do feel like it could be on your mind from time to time. Mercury, let me speak. Even if we don't end up together, even if this doesn't work out, I'm always gonna love this person. I'm always gonna care for them. I will always be there if they need something from me. Godspeed. God bless them on their journey. I only wish the best for them. Just because of who you are and how much you love them. This is so good. I want to clarify this Queen of Cups, because I feel like there's something else in here. What is this Queen of Cups about? For pile 2. Oh, you guys, it might not be the easiest time in your relationship right now, but I love the state you are in somehow, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. It's like, okay, things are not going too well, but I'm gonna focus on myself. I'm gonna find my truth, find my true north. I'm gonna go deep. I'm gonna nourish myself. I'm gonna deal with my fears. I'm gonna try and approach that place of unconditional love as much as I can. I'm gonna embody this energy as much as I can. And I'm gonna focus on my peace, on finding that zen within me, on replenishing my heart and my soul with beautiful energy, so that my cups overflows and I have something to offer eventually, whoever comes my way, be it this person or be it somebody else. I'm not gonna spend my energy on superficial stuff, on just casual connections or entertainment with other people. I'm gonna stick to my life, my purpose, my hobbies, my interests, my inner growth, my spiritual growth, and my healing. This is what you're doing right now. We clarified the Queen of Cups with the Four of Swords, the Moon, and the Hermit. Powerful. Powerful. I definitely don't see you as somebody who's going out there and partying and trying to drink away the pain of the difficulties or meeting a new person immediately just to forget the situation if things are not going too well for you and this person. Very healthy, mature person you are. Like, you've got good values instilled in you. You've got a pure, solid heart. And why am I saying that things might be difficult? Because we've got the Five of Cups at the bottom of clarifying deck, which is not a very easy energy. This is the energy of grief, sadness, mourning, loss in some way. The future situation, we've got the Empress and the Friend. This is good. This is good. This feels really good. There is growth, there is expansion, and I love the progression. The Two of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Empress. I want to clarify this just in case, but I feel that what's more important is that you, again, is the point of attraction for love, and you will be happy, and you will be in a beautiful committed union. You will have a family, kids, that happy home, happily ever after. You're headed there. It's just around the corner. What is this Empress about for pile 2? No kidding. And we clarified the Empress with the Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles, I'm sorry, the Ten of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Yeah, there is an offer coming your way. For some of you, you might be at a stage of friendship with this person. For some of you, if this message doesn't resonate with you, just discard it. What's the word? Yeah, I think it is. There is a message, there is an offer coming your way with this Page of Pentacles, Mercury retrograde. Oh my gosh, what is this? That might lead to happiness, to this commitment. I just love this Ten of Cups in this deck, the imagery on it, with these two swans. It's like soulmate energy with little swans, baby swans, and all of those cups above them, and the castle behind. Very much the Empress energy, creating this happy union, happy family. And with this Page of Pentacles, it's a solid offer. It's an offer to work on a relationship, maybe even a proposal for some of you. Overall, I do see there might be the place where all of it starts from. Could be friendship, could be the basis of friendship, could be just since we've got this trust and understanding and support for each other, maybe we could use this place to grow this relationship further, take it further, to a romantic partnership, to a commitment, even though many of you have been in a romantic partnership with them, I feel. Emotionally, soul to soul, heart to heart, for sure. There's a lot of romance in the air between you and them. Overall, you guys, I feel good. I feel really good. But let's see the background energy. The moon, all of this Cancer, I cannot even... like this reading is infused with the moony Cancer energy, Venusian energy. I do feel like there is this almost psychic connection, like unconscious, subconscious pull towards each other. Emotional, almost your emotions are expanding when you interact. An ability, the extent to which you can care for another person is growing in this connection. Let's look at your oracle cards, you guys. I also feel pregnancies are very, very possible. If that's something you're not would not like to happen in your near future, I said it. Like very fertile reading overall, very fertile, very expansive, especially for women men should be involved, but feminine energy is so strong. Yeah, your oracle cards. We've got this card awareness. And this is where you are. I feel like, what is this? The magician energy. I feel like this is where you are. You are very, very wise, very aware, very deep person. And I don't feel like many people understand you or see your value soon enough. Like, it's, what's the word? Later on they catch up, but you might be gone from their life, or you might be doing something else and not pouring as much in them. But how precious your heart is, how evolved you are, how aware you are, and how much you notice, how deeply you can love other people. It's absolutely priceless. And I do see that this person sees it in you. They see it. They acknowledge it. That is why they admire you so much. They respect you so much. You might be working also in creative endeavors, or maybe spirituality, or helping people in some way. Then we got this card Blossom in Abundance, which is the Empress energy, which is the energy of expansion, growth, family, care, support, prosperity, good lifestyle, settling down, creating this cozy nest, beautiful place. I do feel that there is a potential, and you are manifesting it, especially with this combination, the Magician and the Empress, or the Awareness, and Blossom in Abundance, the way they are called in this deck. Then we've got this card Freedom, and I was like, why is this here? Why is the question of freedom here? The aspect of freedom is here. And the next oracle card kind of explains it. It's codependency, and it says addictions are affecting your romantic life. And for many of you, I feel like you are finding this freedom. You're on the verge of, maybe you've been struggling in this connection, maybe you've been worried about how you come across to your person, whether they like you deeply enough, strongly enough or not, whether they will end up with you, whether they will choose you, commit to you. And again, I do see you letting go of this, letting go of worry, letting go of just what's gonna happen will happen. All I know is that I will always love this person, no matter if they choose somebody else and I choose somebody else. It's something deeper. It's not our everyday societal like attachments and norms, and we need to settle down and marry because of this and this. With you and this person, the love, the genuine care and support you have for each other, it's bigger. And if this reading resonates with you, I think you know what I'm talking about. I hope I'm making sense. Definitely freeing yourself from this tendency of codependency, tendency to put your worth in the hands of another person, relying too much on their reactions, on whether they text you and they are nice to you or not in that text, something like that. It's like, I don't care anymore. I've got so much love in me. I just want to sprinkle that shit everywhere and make people happy in this world. And I know eventually I will have a beautiful family, whether with this person or not. I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be with my best friend. I feel like it's a dream. Building a family, building a home with your best friend. And simultaneously I love him. And then we have this card New Moon in Sagittarius, and it says luck is on your side. Absolutely, this is such a wholesome, lucky spread we've got for you guys. And whatever happens, and I keep being drawn to this 6 in this Empress, it's just sticking to me, screaming at me, which is the number of harmony, the number of beauty, of feminine energy, of relationship, support, love, Venus number. I do see that all of it is lucky for you. This aspect of life is lucky for you, whether because you did something in the past or just because of who you are as a person. There could also be travel involved to different countries, different cultures, as I was saying, with the Sagittarius energy. Jupiter energy often talks about other lands and foreign stuff. Overall, very lucky, very good energy, very positive for you guys in this connection. And you overall in life, I feel like you are, how do I say it well, you stepped into your purpose somehow, and it's very much connected to love. You stepped into your purpose, you stepped into your wholeness, and very aware people, very spiritual people. Anyway, I'm just gonna continue on the same message for another 20 minutes. Let's get more cards. Pile 2. Should you wait or move on in your connection with your person? We've got this card Trust. Beautiful, beautiful. And we have this card Community at the bottom of the deck, which is also very much connected to the Empress energy, to this love and support, togetherness, trust. Yeah, and I love that we've got this boat and the moon growing and the sea. Beautiful kind of environment of relaxing, good life, good quality life. Again, luck is on your side. Trust trust that the best. Oh my gosh, my English, come on, let's do this. Trust that you are meant to end up where you're meant to end up, and it's going to be a happy place. It's going to be a place full of love, full of support, friendship, and you are drawing it in right now, right here, at this very moment, watching this. You are drawing it into yourself, into your life, towards yourself, with your beautiful heart, with this Queen of Cups, with this Empress. Like, everything will turn out well eventually for you. I feel big message here. Let's get some more cards. Pile 2. Should you wait or move on in your connection with your person? Okay, we've got this card Purification or Fire, and it says bare essentials, the naked truth, wholeness. Very much everything I was talking about. Wholeness, just being honest, opening up your heart without any strings attached, unconditionally loving everybody and yourself and that other person, and just, it feels so good. It feels so good. Getting rid in this connection of everything that is like tangled and complex, and possibly sharing some truths with each other, opening hearts, opening to each other, heart to heart, soul to soul. Definitely with this bare essentials. Freeing yourself and the other person from the codependency, and just let's be real with each other. Let's be honest. And at the bottom we have this card Gaia. Wisdom, knowledge, spiritual understanding. That's you. That's you. Very connected to nature, very connected to your heart space, very connected to people, animals. Let's get some more cards. Pile 2. We would be good friends. Should you wait or move on from your connection with your person? Hey, that's too many. Okay, and we've got this card, a message for you. It says, I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Oh, yeah. Again, the extent of how much this person is drawn to you, how much they love you, how much they admire your heart, how much they admire your caring nature, it's just impossible. I do feel like they think about you a lot, and you are very inspirational for them. You affect them in so many ways, you don't even know it. And the way it says, your love fills me with light. Exactly, that's how you affect other people. That's the way, there's this refreshing energy about you, very refreshing, very pure. It's like, you know, when you've been eating junk food for a whole week, and then you drink like a smoothie from fresh fruits and veggies, like, or really cold orange juice that's just been made, just been pressed, or whatever the word is, and you feel suddenly so healthy. That's the feeling I'm getting, the way you affect this person. And obviously they love you very much. There's so much love in the main spread and then in the oracle cards. Absolutely beautiful. Let's get some more cards. Pile 2. Should you wait or move on in your connection with your person? we've got this card, responding, not reacting. It says the only control we have is in how we respond to the hand we are dealt. That codependency, like being very tied to how the other person sees you, how they react to you, how they respond to you, and being triggered. I feel like you're trying to get out of this cycle, you're trying to get out of this codependency again, and relying too much on what they give to you or how they reassure you. It's like it all comes from within. If something in their behavior is triggering me, then I'm not loving myself enough. I'm not giving myself something that I'm asking from them. I feel like you are at that stage of really high, profound, deep insights about love, and now your heart is like, whoo, expanding so big. Beautiful energy. And at the bottom we've got this card, renewal. It says regeneration begins with decay. Yeah, maybe some of you really had to pause this connection, let go of it, end some kind of cycle here in order to heal and possibly start over, make things work. Let's get some more cards. I'll have a sip of my water. Pile 2. Should you wait or move on in your connection with your person? Okay. We've got this card, embrace your emotions. Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. Exactly what you're doing right now, I feel, you guys, with this Queen of Cups, with the Empress. It's like, I just want to feel. I just want to feel again. I just want to love. Even if things are not going too well here, I only have love for the other person, for myself, for humanity, and that's what I want to continue feeling. It's almost as though, how do I explain it well? Just a second, I need to work with words so that the feeling is expressed. Whatever the other person does to me, however they react to me, has nothing to do with how I feel about them or us or me, because my heart is in a good place. My emotional state is harmonious. I am filled with love, and that is the energy I'm gonna attract more into my life because of what I'm focusing on right now, because I love them, because I wish the best for them. That's also something that's gonna come to me more and more. And people are getting stuck very often in this vicious cycle of, I'm gonna show them some love. Are they giving me that back? Are they loving me? Are they not? Oh, they were mean to me. I'm gonna be mean to them too. And then they repeat the same response. And then all of those games that people play with, they're getting it from other sources like family and friends then, and the world. And it's just, yeah. And I feel like you're changing that somehow. I hope I'm making sense. It's such a difficult concept to explain. Keeping your conscious heart and soul clean and wishing everybody love. that's that. Practice compassion. We've got at the bottom of the deck. Perfect addition. See things from a fresh perspective. That's what you're doing right now, practicing compassion and just the final message, final advice, pile 2. Should you wait or move on in your connection with your person? We've got this card, love. How many times did I say this word in this reading? I don't even know. Love is the foundation of your existence. Absolutely. And you are just as worthy of receiving as you are of giving love and compassion. And how much you give, you guys. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you through life. Exactly what I was just talking about. Exactly, that same train of thought. Love, this is something that carries you in your existence, in your life, whatever you do, you're doing it out of love. And it's almost like I refuse to breathe and live in hate, in resentment, in grief, in sadness. I want to change the narrative in my head, in my heart, what people teach us, what TV, social media teaches us. I'm gonna switch all of that and stick to what I know, stick to what's healing me, which is love. It's definitely a foundation of your existence, and receiving love. Many of you are learning that, and it's working out beautifully with this Empress, with this Queen of Cups. Overall, you guys, I do feel like something beautiful is on the horizon for you. Things are going to change, and you are the catalyst. You are the catalyst of that change. Your heart is pulling beautiful things to you. They're just at the hand's reach, very close, just around the corner. This Empress is like a major arcana, a huge, big change in your life, big shift. And yeah, for the better, I want to say, in your love life. It feels really wholesome. So this is all I have for you, Pile 2. I hope this reading was helpful to you. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 3, or everybody who chose the seashell. Let's see, should you wait or move on from your connection with your person? And we've got the Six of Cups, Malady, Page of Pentacles, Death, the Emperor, and Gift. You guys, I do see that there is a potential here. I see that there is a chance for growth, for one, I would even say your person in the future approaching you with something more stable, more solid, more tangible. But let's start from the beginning. There's this feeling that you guys have been going for quite some time together. It's like a journey. You've got a history. Maybe you are like school sweethearts, high school. Or maybe it's just a relationship that's not 2 months long. It's been lasting for a few years at least. I feel like you know each other well, and you've seen each other grow, you've seen each other evolve, become stronger, change your life in some way, overcome some obstacles, and you've been rooting for each other overall. But it's more so, there's this focus on the past, bringing back the past, or reconciling possibly. And the memories now, they feel a little bit heavy, even getting into them, thinking of, reminiscing on the experiences you had together, these flashes, the images you had in your mind of what you went through together. Just memories. They might be really hard on you, really hard on your heart, on your soul, just like this feeling of heaviness and bittersweet feeling, and they are making you, hurting you a bit more than they're making you feel happy. I don't know why, but this is the sense I'm getting. Like, it was so good, and I don't even want to think about it. Like, it's causing me pain. It's causing me pain to go there, to think of us, how we were, how much we trusted, how much we loved, how much we cared, how childish we were, how young we were, that kind of energy. It's like, I don't even know what I want to remember. I just want to continue with life, even though I feel like the glimpses come up from time to time. What's happening now? In this Page of Pentacles, it's like both of you are trying to evaluate whether this connection, whether there is something that can be built in a practical way. What can we do here? What can we how can we improve the situation? The Page of Pentacles is somebody who's evaluating from the like financial side, practical side, arranging the circumstances so things work. Not so much emotional sphere. Like, for example, if somebody here, like if it's a distance, things need to be solved for you to reunite. If it's a relationship and someone here is very busy, they need to sort out their responsibilities to make sure that they've got enough time to deal with, to work on this partnership. I want to clarify this Page of Pentacles for some reason, you guys. What is this Page of Pentacles about? for pile 3. Yeah, I do feel like it's very likely that it is you that put really strong boundaries in place and said, these are my standards, this is what I want from a relationship. Is either I'm getting this or we are going our separate ways. Either we are building it so that it lasts, so that it's wholesome, so that it's healthy, or we are not doing it at all, we are not playing here. We clarified the Page of Pentacles with the Seven of Wands, with the Hermit and the Empress. Somebody here, and I'm very inclined to say that it's you, that realized your worth, realized your standards, and you are like, I feel like you are resisting the temptation to lower your standards. Definitely, like, I know my worth, I know what I want now. I don't want to play any games, I don't want to struggle in relationships anymore. I would rather be on my own totally and completely doing my thing than being in a connection that's not healthy, where I'm not nourished, where I'm not loved, where the other person is not investing much, is not valuing me. But the future energies, we've got this Emperor and the Gift. I do feel like somebody here is stepping up finally and being responsible and showing that they can be dependable, actually, that they can be hold this firm foundation for a relationship and build and be generous. This is such a combination, the Emperor and the Gift. Gives me almost this sense of proposal, even a little bit, or at least an offer for something tangible, maybe an offer for reconciliation, and then working on this connection, making it more stable, committed, long-lasting. Let me clarify this Emperor. What is this Emperor about for pile 3? Yeah, something about money here, something about feeling secure, financially secure, stable. I feel like it could have been this person's Achilles heel. Maybe they didn't feel secure or financially good, didn't have something to offer you. Maybe they were like struggling, sharing, like living in an apartment shared with 3-5 roommates and didn't even have their place or something like that. Maybe just didn't have money, and it was causing them a lot of distress, a lot of pain and sadness, because they couldn't be somebody who is a match to you, who could be a good partner. And it's changing. I do see that they worked on their finances, they realized that they reached some kind of success, achieved some level of, I don't know, accumulated some money, something like that. We clarified the Emperor with the Three of Swords, the King of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. It's like trying to find a peace of mind in regards to who they are out there in the world, in a practical sense, connected to their coin, to their finances, so that they could be somebody who could give you this home, this stability. We've got the Four of Wands. It's like an underlying theme for them. I want this cozy nest, I want this family, I want this joyful belonging and just connectedness. With my person here, with this Four of Wands, it could be again this, I'm getting the wedding vibes often with this Four of Wands. This is traditionally in traditional tarot the card of marriage. Two people, well, in traditional deck, they just got married at the back of the imagery, and hence the doves, the gate, like the celebration thing is. It does feel like offering something solid, something valuable, and feeling good about themselves. I finally know that I've achieved something. I can be shoulder, not a shoulder to cry on, like somebody my partner could lean on, somebody my partner could trust, rely on. And again, bringing you almost like an offering, possibly a gift or some kind of support if you need it, if you're struggling. This Emperor is like I'm ready to take responsibility in this connection for my actions, for my person, especially if it's a man. And the Emperor is very masculine energy. This is Aries, traditionally connected to the Aries energy, Mars. Conqueror and provider energy. That's the Emperor. Let's look at the bottom of your deck. We've got the Fool. The Fool. Yeah, such a different energy. I do feel like in the past this connection was more lighthearted, more like high school dating. Not much promised, not much to hold on to. Beautiful emotions, yeah, romance and all of that, but not much substance. With the Fool, it's like, let's play around, let's explore this, let's go on an adventure, let's take that leap of faith. Now it's more so, we want to build here, we want to make this work. With this Page of Pentacles, with the Emperor, we want to get to that home, the Four of Wands. We want to get to that commitment. I feel like both of you mentally are on the same page. You guys, I'm so sorry, I had some technical difficulties, but we are continuing. Let's look at your oracle cards. Oh my gosh, you cannot make this up. Again, money, finances, career, it's like Achilles' heel of this relationship, or has been for quite some time. The first card, first of all, we've got this card, Sacrifice. It does feel like there was a good period of waiting, or possibly having to be humble, lower your expectations, and be patient with another person or with each other or the situation, and just, okay, you cannot have it all. Maybe that's something you realized in the situation. You cannot have your cake and eat it, even though you can, but there's just this feeling of having to give up something, give up, I don't know, some aspect of a relationship or some circumstances of your life. It's just, it wasn't easy, it wasn't smooth, and you, how do I explain what I'm feeling? Well, words are not cooperating today. I do feel like this connection has taught you patience, has taught you tolerance and acceptance towards people, towards their personalities and difficulties in their life. And again, maybe you've been dealing with somebody who struggles. Maybe they leave, again, maybe they're a college student and they're hardly getting by and they cannot contribute to you, and you are somebody who works and you are quite well off, and there's this discrepancy and differences, and it's like, I love them, I want to be with them, but I don't see a future because of where they are right now. Maybe you didn't see potential in them, but you kept giving, kept loving, and it's like this connection opened your eyes a little bit to what, how complex life is, how complex life and people and fates of people is, and just the way you live. Not everybody lives the same way, not everybody has what you have, the opportunities, or maybe value the same things. Maybe this person wasn't even like showing like they were interested in having a good life or good quality life, like holding a job or something like that. And then this is changing. I do feel like you've been patient. And then we've got this card, Door to Value, which is like the Ace of Pentacles. I do see that money is improving. In whatever way there have been a problem in this connection, it is changing. Money is improving. For some of you, it could be that it's you, like it's your side of things, like especially if you're a man. Maybe you didn't have enough to offer to this connection, and now your job, your career will be booming, and you feel, okay, I can actually be function in this life, create a family, or afford, I don't know, having a car, or traveling, or taking care of my woman, things like that. You know, that the normal, bringing the meat home, the mammoth home, go into evolution. Anyway, finances improving. And why am I talking about career and finances so much? We've got this card, finances and career, literally, and it says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Yeah, that has been like a hiccup, a big time hiccup in this connection, and that is changing with the Empress and Gift. I do feel like there will be more substance, there will be more structure in this connection. The other person will feel more secure and more responsible somehow, if that's what you wanted from them all along. Very high chances of that happening. And then we've got this card, psychic abilities. Very interesting. I do feel like emotionally and spiritually you're very, very, very connected with this person. You feel each other, even when you're not together. It's like we are always communicating somehow. I can feel when the other person is feeling down, they're sad. Same goes for them. Just, yeah, psychic connection for sure. Psychic bond, very much so. And also, same message here with meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. Pisces is a very intuitive sign. Neptune ruled, Jupiter ruled. Very perceptive, very sensitive to energies, to emotions, to like events that are about to happen. It's almost like these two aspects of life, intuitive and spiritual and emotional, and career, practical, financial. It's a struggle to marry them, to make them work in your connection for some reason. That's what I'm getting mostly. But I do see it happening. I'm getting a lot of 12th house, Pisces energy here. Yeah, very strongly, very strongly. Let's get some more cards. Pile 3. Should you wait or move on with your connection with your person? We've got this card, potential, and I think I started this reading, the first words I said is this has potential. Just as soon as I flipped the cards, I was like, this phrase was in my mind, this has potential. And literally, we've got this beautiful mountain and galaxy in the sky, the stars. Yeah, there's just this feeling that there's so much more we could experience together. Maybe we should give it a try. Maybe we should try. Definitely. Growth. I'm sensing growth. It's not stagnation. It doesn't feel stagnant, this connection. It doesn't feel dead. It doesn't feel exhausted. It feels like we could still try. We could still work on this. Let's get some more cards. Oh, I want to do this one. Pile 3. Should you wait or move on in your connection with your person? Oh my God, exactly what I said. Hidden path. The marriage of spirit and matter. Marrying these two sides, practicality, finances, career, and spirituality, intuition and emotions. Literally the struggle you've been dealing with in this relationship. I'm like, I have goosebumps. I was shuffling in front of you guys. Yeah, hidden path, trying to make things work. Again, maybe one of you is a monk. Just an example, like ascetic monk who only eats like a bowl of rice a day, who's like meditating under a tree for 8 hours, 10 hours a day. And you're somebody who's like successful, you've got your business, or another person, not you, just another person in the connection, got a business, got a car, likes to travel, go on vacations, eat nice food, indulge, drink wine, eat oysters or whatnot. And how do we make this work? You don't need much, you don't have a job, or you're struggling and I want to live a good life. I do feel like you will find a balance. There is a possibility to find balance to make this relationship work. Even if somebody here was struggling somehow, I do see evening out of these two energies in your connection, if you can say so. Anyway, let's see more. Should you wait or move on from your connection with your person? Pile 3. Okay, and this card keeps showing up. It was came out in the first pile as well. And the message is, criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Absolutely, yeah. Okay, you're a monk. I'm a business owner. I love you. And I'm gonna get interested in Buddhism now, or you can learn a bit about business maybe, or finances, or accounting, and let's try and make it work. just something like that. They're going to teach you a little, you're going to teach them a little, and closing your eyes a bit more to the perceived weaknesses in another person, perceived challenges or flaws in them, things you don't approve of, things you don't understand, will drastically help this connection transform and improve and progress, accepting each other for who they are, for who the both of you are. Not nitpicking, not doing the nitpicking, not nagging on each other. I feel like this is the way if you want to keep this relationship. Even though I do see that both of you are trying to adjust, especially your person with this emperor and this gift. They want to be somebody you could respect and admire. Like, this is my person, I'm proud of them. They want to be that. They really do. Yeah, another one of you have got this kind of playfulness. It says, laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember, love is the greatest healer. I love this imagery for some reason. This is so beautiful. The colors and the... yeah. Let's get more cards, you guys. Which ones did I use? Let's do this one. Pile 3. Should you wait or move on from this relationship with your person? We've got this card, emotional energy. It says emotions are messengers to be met with appropriate attention, action and gratitude. I do feel that emotions are really good in this connection. You're very compatible emotionally, heart to heart, very deep soulmate kind of connection, especially with the Six of Cups opening your reading. It's like, yeah, we've got different values maybe we've been living our lives in very different ways, seeing life through different lenses, but our hearts can hear each other. Like that silent whisper is really heard by our hearts. We are talking all the time, we are communicating all the time emotionally, and there's this harmonious flow. And you feel uplifted, you feel inspired when you're together, I feel. Let's get more cards. Pile 3. Should you wait or move on from your connection with your person? Pile 3. You've got this card, have faith. And it says, trust your faith in this situation. Yeah, you guys. I do feel like things can turn up for the better. Things can change and improve, and your psychic abilities, your intuition is telling you so as well. Your heart is telling you so. Again, having to be patient, having to be tolerant could be a difficult thing in this situation. Yeah, look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. 100%. Have faith. If this is valuable to you, if you love this person, if you need them yeah, that's right, if you need them in your life, continue trusting, because I do see that they're going to show up. They're going to level up and show up for you and try to be somebody you want them to be, you want to see, like the best version of themselves. It's important for them somehow. Last advice. Gosh, I can't speak. Last advice. Pile 3. Should you wait or move on from your connection with your person? Pile 3. We've got this card, strength. I'm gonna read you the message on it. It says, strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You are never really alone, as we are always with you. Yeah, basically the message here is stay strong, stay connected to your faith, do not give up. If you want this, things will look up, things will get brighter, things will definitely get brighter. There is potential, again, there is potential here in this connection. So this is all I have for you, pile 1. Pile 3. I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.